a watchman around Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel. I should never hold thy peace. Day or night. We should have bust down Babylon walls. Prepare ye the way. Prepare ye the way for your people. Fight down war and crime. Fight down war and crime. Rasta fight down war and crime. And build up righteousness. You know Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Preserve our people. Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Preserve our people. Just a turn as a watchman around the Babylonian walls. Rasta sing it all, children of Israel. I should never hold thy peace while we are penalized. Day or night. We should have bust down Babylon doors. Prepare ye the way. Prepare ye the way for your people. Fight down war and crime. Fight down war and crime. Rasta fight down war and crime. And build up righteousness. You know Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Preserve our people. Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Preserve our people. Yell it now, Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Preserve our people. From the King of Kings. Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Preserve our people. Jah Rastafari.
It's really an excellent LP. That's Culture, the latest LP, and that's Jah Rastafari is the title of that particular track. And I was just talking on the phone, on the Mayo phone, to Trev, who just turned off the M25 around Cobham somewhere, I think he said, and he asked me to play something for John. And,
Giant sound.
Just fel rhoi bwgyd o waith allan i'r dynion. Chi'n gweld eich nefau ac chi'n gwybod yn union. Llan coed yn y cwpan Tim yn y man dweud Babanod beichiog nawr. Cyfrandaliadau, y dosbarth gwthio yn edrych ymlaen at amser cinio mwyn cadau coed yn y cwpan Tim yn y man dweud Babanod beichiog nawr. Ethryliadau yn fy nghau yw y pobl rwy'n cysau. Llaeth hoed yn y cwpan Tim yn y man dweud Babanod slefog wawr. Y llaeth hoed yn y man a Tim yn y man dweud Babanod beichiog nawr. Ddim pils, ddim pils, ddim pils, ddim pils, ddim pils. Babanod beichiog nawr. Babanod beichiog nawr. Llaeth coed yn y cwpan Tim yn y man dweud Babanod slebog wawr. Neu'r ysbyty cyd, genedigaeth, ryw am arwolaeth. Llaeth coed yn y cwpan Tim yn y man dweud Babanod beichiog nawr. Llaeth coed yn y man a Tim yn y man dweud Babanod slebog wawr. Beichiog wawr.
That's the mighty Dat Boogie, a track from their LP on Anhrefin Records, and before that it was the Fall in session with a version of Cab It Up. And on Monday night's programme we've got sessions for you from George and Martha from Germany. It's a band, not a duo, as you may know. And I forgot to give you the address from the Rock Stars of Love record. It's Hobart Arms Records. That's Hobart Arms, as on the sides of your body. Post Office Box 8104, Bellflower, California 90706. That's Hobart Arms, Post Office Box 8104, Bellflower, California 90706. Right, this is Todd Terry Project from the LP To the Batmobile. Let's go.
This beat is just too hard, made by the man in the back named Todd. The man in the back named Todd. Played by the man in the back. Played by the man in the back named Todd. Played by the man in the back.
Let's go.
Todd Terry Project, and that comes from the LP To the Batmobile Let's Go on Sleeping Bag Records, and Made by the Man is the title of it. This is for Christine Tack and Dan Shillinglaw and Terry Taylor, who's loading at Heathrow, a track from Napalm Death. Ah, great stuff. I do look forward to that Extreme Noise Terror LP as well. Napalm Death from the LP From Enslavement to Obliteration, and that's Display to Me. And from the Beatnigs in session, the statement on built-in obsolescence. This is the stuff, eh? Those are the Beatnigs in session, and that's called a statement on built-in obsolescence.
This Saturday at 7, the Beebs Lost Beatles tapes.
Let me hear some of that rock and roll.
More songs from the BBC archives, plus a pop profile of Paul McCartney, and the group's thoughts on receiving MBEs in 1965.
I thought it was the Northern Dance Orchestra at first. Green with black shutters.
Radio 1.
From the sky settled over them trees. It left this wire in my head that customized me. The wire in my head, it advises me. Better living through biocircuitry. My head has found me new friends. We meet at the airport where the old freeway ends, and we lay down our lives for the power it sends. I got a wire in my head and so do my friends. The wire, a big business opportunity. The wire benefits me financially. The wire in my head gets me good deals. car and I eat fancy meals. You can bet I'd kill any sucker who squeals. I got a wire in my head and I like how it feels. I got a wire for your head and I'd install it for free. Better living through surgery. I got a wire in my head. Squeal and you're dead.
Very, very partial to that. That's the Reverend Buck Naked from Dallas, Texas, and the Wirehead Conspiracy. And back with the Fall in session, this is a version of Curious Orange. Fades in a bit.
Curious
Dance floor favourites with the Mighty Fall, that's Curious Orange, and this is from the LP by Israel Vibration. It's called Greedy Dog.
See you in the morning at the sunrise. It's just another day for you to realize. Time is dread. Oh, Rasta children, stay in these corners. They kill you with tax, I say. I'd rather to be where the grass is green always, sitting on the retreat, where there's a running stream, yeah. Yet nevertheless, it's because of the situation why we find ourselves down here in the Babylon. And I know we're not gonna bow down low. And I know we're not gonna bow down low. For I see you, Miss Thomas Puss, and the greedy dog lose the bone. Just can't find the way to come home. For as he was crossing the bridge, so then he looked down in the water, and he saw his shadow, and he opened his mouth, and his bone fell out. So when he opened his mouth, then his bone fell out. Oh Lord. Just can't find the way to come home. For as he was crossing the bridge, so then he looked down in the water, and he saw his shadow, and then he opened his mouth, and his bone fell out. So when he opened his mouth, then his bone fell out. So see you in the morning at the sunrise. It's just another day for you to realize. Time is red. Oh, Rasta children, stay in this corner. They kill you with tax, I say. I'd rather to be where the grass is green always, sitting on the retreat, breathing with my presence, you see, yeah. Yet nevertheless, it's because of the situation why we find ourselves down here in the Babylon. And I know we're not gonna bow down low. And I know we're not gonna bow down low. And I know we're not gonna bow down low. And I know we're not gonna bow down low. No, 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 no. Not gonna bow down low, no. No, 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 no. Not gonna bow down low, no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Not gonna bow down low, no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. We not gonna bow down low, no. Not gonna bow down low. Not gonna bow down low. Oh no, oh no, oh no. We not gonna bow down low, no. We not gonna bow down low.
Well, that and the new Culture LP make a very nice set, I think. Israel Vibration, they're on different labels, of course. Greedy Dog is the title of that one, though, and this is from a band called not The Fridges, as far as I understand it, but Fridges The, from an LP with a rather curious title of Auditioning for Women. This is on Plastic Head Records, Malingerer's Alibi.
Busy business, always doing this, always doing that, everything but love. always daddy this, always mommy that. Everything but love him, everything but drop our wives. We're so full of believers and lies. Always splitting hairs while he cries. We're in the counseling business. Always say this, always say that. Never any wiser. What it is that's on our minds. We're so full of the lingerers alibis. Baby, he's not strong like us is. Not got the strength to hold grudges. No, 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 no. He isn't clever like we are. Doesn't know how to keep clear. No, no, we're in the busy business. Always doing this, always doing that. Never understanding why it is we'll not do. We're so full of lingerers alibis.
It's one of those records I had to come back to a couple of times, so I may have to play it for you a few more times before it gets through to you, too. The Fridges. No, Fridges The, from the LP Auditioning for Women. I'm not quite sure why it's called that. I rather wish it wasn't. But anyway, Malinger's Alibi is the title of that track.
Tiddly, legless, or stone cold sober. This is Rhythm and Booze.
On Radio 1. Drink was always important for its absence in my house, and when I was a child I used to wonder why my parents never went to the pub or anything, and it was because my father was an alcoholic. We never talked about it. But then I suddenly realised that when I saw people who were drunk, especially men, they get incredibly violent. And my dad is an incredibly violent man. He doesn't need drink to provoke him. And so therefore drink for me became the big excuse. It's the big excuse that boys use when they sleep with other people. I was drunk. It's the big excuse of men beating their wives. I was drunk. It's the big excuse for battering children. I was drunk. It's the big excuse for failing. It's the big excuse for justifying one's own weakness.
Whatever the question about alcohol and its effects, remember this number, 0800 500 800. It's a free call from anywhere in the UK. Whether you're looking for facts and figures, or maybe you want to help somebody close to you, call the Rhythm and Booze line now on 0800 500 800. Lines are open until midnight.
0800 500 800.
I've got those rhythm and blues.
800 ministers. 1,200 ministers. 1,200
That's Finney Tribe, and it comes from the LP Noise, Lust and Fun. Swans is the title of it. It was for Izzy and Anya in the 5th year at Lewiston. Lewiston what? They didn't actually specify, and they wanted to hear Cliff Richard, so I think they're better off with that, frankly. And this is on his programme tomorrow night at this time on Radio 1. Andy Kershaw has sessions from Patrick Street and the colourblind James Experience. This is a record of which I'm sure he would approve. Salmina Nama is the title of that, from Baba Mal and Mansoor Sek, from a new LP on Rogue Records called Jam Lelai, approximately. And a couple of things I meant to mention earlier in the programme. One is for fans of Pussy Galore, who live in the London area. They're making a personal appearance at 1 o'clock in the afternoon at the Rough Trade shop in Neal's Yard in Covent Garden, which I tried to find actually last week and couldn't. It must be there somewhere, though, and you'll probably do better than me. Then on on the evening of Monday the 12th at 8:15, they're live on stage at the Brixton Academy in London with special guests to the Jesus and Mary chain. And also, after I played the Napalm Death track, I meant to mention that they play at the Canterbury Arms in Brixton in London on Friday, along with the Dutch band New Route and with Our Own God as well. And back in the 1970s, we had a lot of sessions from Family and Streetwalkers and various bands and combinations involving Roger Chapman, who was one of my favourite singers of the period and whose stuff I can still enjoy. And a Family session has been issued in the Strange Fruit series, recorded in May 1973 and produced by John Walters. This is Boom Bang.
I got the TV news running through my head. Scratch, scratch, old tomcat. Wow, they're screaming every night. Going out, spelling everyone I'd see. Yeah, I turned inside. Full grown. Yellow moon, Lord, it excites me awful bad. But it make all the ghosts come running, 'cause you know they like it mad. Oh, I'm sick and tired. Oh, here I fever, that's the show.
From May 1973, that's Family and Boom Bang. Long time since I heard any of their stuff on these programmes. And in just a moment, another one from the Beatnigs.
I don't go out of my way to try and avoid sounding like Genesis, but when I write something or something comes along that's heading in that direction, I probably leave it because I think, what's the point? I've done that area. I want to try and do things that are a bit different.
That's Mike Rutherford. He'll be one of my guests on the Saturday Sequence this weekend. We'll have some live music too from Tanita Tikaram. A look at this week's American charts, more of the Beebs' lost Beatles tapes, and the best music to be found anywhere on the radio dial. I'm Roger Scott. Join me on Radio 1 in stereo for the Saturday Sequence at 3.
Stereo FM, Britain's favourite Radio 1.
I think these people have managed to avoid sounding like Genesis as well. That's the mash from the Beatnigs in session. A chaotic day today has been, actually, what with the death of Roy Orbison, which, as I said earlier in the programme, something that saddened me considerably. But during the day there have been, well, I'd say, when I say literally dozens, at least a dozen and a half phone calls from various kind of radio and television programmes and newspapers and so forth, asking for opinions about the death of Roy Orbison, as though you could come up with... I mean, I never really trust people who come up with a lot of pat stuff straight away. Hey, put me on the TV, I think I can talk about this one. It always seems to be like the the traditional kind of friend of the dead stuff, which always seems to me to be a melancholy role in which to cast yourself. And but earlier this evening, Radio 1 at 7 o'clock did a tribute to Roy Orbison and expressed a few opinions in the course of that. But before going into the studio to record it, which we did very late this afternoon, I'd put about a third of the Festive 50 votes, which I haven't yet entered into the ledger, in a large black polythene bag and left them in the office, Radio 1 office. I came back out after half an hour or so like that to find that the cleaners had taken it, and I didn't know where. I was chasing around the building trying to find where polythene bags full of rubbish went, and Walters and I ended up scrabbling through a skip in a car park at the back of the building until we found your Festive 50 votes. So this is how devoted and dedicated we are, because if we'd just left them in there, frankly, you'd not have known, would you? But there you are. See, this is how thorough we are. This is from the wedding present from the LP, which will eventually come out one of these days, I have no doubt about it. My copy's getting rather scratchy, actually. I think it's about time it was retired. Ukransky Vystupy Vagina Peeler is the title of the LP, and this is... oh, never mind.
I'll get a hold. What's in a name? No shame for shame. No blame, no blame. My friend states, high ground, we have a good chance. He loaded dice. Until our life we will think twice. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We go to sleep when we go too far. Then when we go worst, then when we are, that's all.
That's Mary Margaret O'Hara from the LP Miss America, and My Friends Have is the title of the track. Before that, it was from the, well, not one of the great segues of all time. I have to admit, things did go slightly wrong. You may have spotted it, may have not. You probably did, actually. But tonight's Techno Johnny said, well, what it is... It's positive ions. Is it positive ions? And I thought to myself, he's absolutely right about that. That's exactly what it is. Too many positive ions. My boots are filled with them. Before that, it was The Wedding Present from the forthcoming LP, which appears to be almost continuously forthcoming, Ukrainsky Vystupy Vajona Pila. And this is from the fall in session, one of the ones that you won't have heard before, unless you heard the session the last time round. This is Squid Lord.
Northerners' poor diets due to ignorance and crisps.
I am, you are, we are, they're not. Born in the north, born in the north, born in the north.
That's from a guy called Gerald, whose session will be rebroadcast a week tonight, and I'm not quite sure where that fits in kind of chronologically, whether it was recorded before his recent 12-inch EP or more recently, but Born in the North is the title of it, but the subject matter would obviously place it perhaps rather before the EP that you all know and love. Before that, of course, it was The Fall in Session and Squidlord. Now, when you hear the start of this next one, you may assume it's part of the Rhythm and Booze campaign. Not so, although it would fit quite neatly into it.
My leg was right out in the middle of the street. I remember lying in the gutter, all bleeding and shaking, staring at my leg, right next to a beer can. And I remember thinking, that's my leg. Wonder if there's any beer in that can.
And the first question is always, are these cannibals? No.
That's from Cerebral Fix, and it comes from their excellent LP on Vinyl Solution Records, Life Sucks, and Then You Die, The Power of Positive Thinking, and Skate Drunk was the title of that. And here's a chance to freak out, if you're in the mood for that sort of thing, with Wig, or The Wig. Well, now that's The Wig, and what can I tell you about The Wig? So you're desperately trying to find their name on the sleeve notes in front of him so that I can appear really informed. Oh, from Austin, Texas, there you go, and that was recorded in about 1964, and the band included Steve Miller and Boz Scaggs. Well, there you are, that's an extraordinary thing, and that's included on the boxed set of Pebbles on Ubic Records from Box 1, actually, and I'm gradually working my way through all of these. With our guest tonight, the Beatnigs, Fight Fire with Water.
There's a time when the operation of the machine becomes so odious, makes you so sick at heart that you can't take part. You can't even passively take part. And you've got to put your bodies upon the gears and upon the wheels, upon the levers, upon all the apparatus, and you've got to make wicked stuff. And you've got to indicate to the people who run it, to the people who own it, that unless you're free, the machine will be prevented from working at all. government, be they industry, be they organized labor, be they anyone. We're human beings.
Those are the Beatnigs, the last one from them tonight in session, and Fight Fire with Water is the title of it. And I'm a bit worried about rap or hip-hop, whatever you want to call it, because I've been out buying records and so forth, and most of the records that I get to hear do sound a bit tired. All of a sudden, they sound tired, or they become so absurdly sexist or so repetitive that I really think to myself, I actually don't want to hear this anymore. I was given one yesterday, issued by one of the major labels. I can't even remember the name of the people who did it. And it was just, the first track on side one was called Treat Her Like a Prostitute. And I took enormous... I thought, what should I do with this? I'd give it to somebody, and I thought, no, I'm not going to do that, and I actually broke it and put it in the bin, and it was a hugely satisfying thing, just crunch like that, straight into the bin. I said, we really don't need muck like that, I thought. Anyway, this is all right, though. This is from Boogie Down Productions. I'm still number one.
DJ Doc, you know he's down with us. D Square, he's down with us. Keyboard Money Mike is down with us. ICU, you know he's down with us. D-Nice and Mick Boot are down with us. Miss Melody, she's down with us. Just Ice and DMX, they're down with us. My manager Mo, he's down with us. Castle D, boy, he's down with us. DJ Red Alert, he's down with us. RoboCop, boy, he's down with us. Making funky music is a must. I'm number one. People still taking rapping for a joke, a passing hope, or a phase with a rope. Sometimes I choke and try to believe when I get challenged by a million MCs. I try to tell them we're all in this together. My album was raw because no one would ever think like I think and do what I do. I stole the show and then I leave without a clue. What do you think makes up a KRS? Concisive teaching or very clear speaking? Ridiculous bass, aggravating treble, rebel, renegade, must stay paid, not by financial aid, but a rate of hits, causing me to take long trips. I'm the original teacher of this type of style, rocking off beat with a smile or a smirk or a chuckle. Yes, I'm not up to BDP posse, so I love to step in the jam and slam. I'm not Superman because anybody can or should be able to rock off turntables, grab the mic, plug it in and begin. But here's where the problem starts, no heart. Because of that, a lot of groups fell apart. Rap is still an art and no one's from the old school, cause rap is still a brand new tool. I say no one's from the old school, cause rap on a whole isn't even 20 years old. 50 years down the line, you can start this, cause we'll be the old school artists. And even in that time, I'll say a rhyme, a brand new style, ruthless and wild, running around, spending money, having fun. Cause even then, I'm still number one. Master KRS-One, of course, comes to express with style the lost ways of rhyming, old and new, past and present, knock, knock, who is it? A brand new style, time to change. People talk about me when they see me on stage, live in action, guaranteed raw. I hang with the rich and I work for the poor. Now tomorrow you can say you saw KRS-One stomping once more. I play by ear, I love to steer the Alfa Romero from here to there. I grab the beer, but not in the ride, cause I'm not stupid, I don't drink and drive. I'm not a beginner, amateur or local. My album is selling because of my vocals. You know what you need to learn? Old school artists don't always burn. You're just another rapper who's had his turn. Now it's my turn. And I am concerned about idiots posing as kings. What are we here to rule? I thought we supposed to sing. And if we ought to sing, then let us begin to teach. Many of you are educated. Open your mouth and speak. KRS-One is something like a total renegade. Except I don't steal, I rhyme to get paid. Air airplanes flying, overseas people dying. Politicians lying, I'm trying not to escape, but hit the problem head on by bringing out the truth in a song. So BDP, short for Boogie Down Productions, made a little noise cause the crew was saying something. People have the nerve to take me for a gangster, an ignorant one, something closer to a prankster, doing petty crimes, going straight to penitentiary. But in the scale of crime, that's really elementary. This beat is now compelling me to explain in silence why my last jam was so violent. It's simple, BDP will teach reality. No beating around a bush, straight up, just like the P is free. So now you know, a poet's job is never done. But I'm never overworked, cause I'm still number one.
Jack of Spades, it says rather prominently on the label, but it's Boogie Down Productions anyway, and that's called I'm Still Number One. And I've got a competition, which for the last couple of nights I've been promising that I would give the results of, and I've still not managed to sort out the names of the winners of the Aqua Regia 12-inch. That's something that I'll do. When will I do that? Well, I'll do it over the weekend, that's for sure. That's a promise. And also, somebody sent me, one of those things that makes you really angry in a way, but somebody sent me tickets for a fall gig, which is on a Tuesday night, when I'm obviously droning away on the radio, so I wouldn't get the chance to use them. So rather than return them to the people who sent them to me, what I'll do is give them away in an exciting competition next week, unless the gig's next week. No, I think it's the week after that. And this is the last tonight from the fall. It's for Julie Sorrell, Deadbeat Descendant.
Deadbeat descendants. Come back here. Come back here. It's a left side and shit. Come back here. When hotel went right out of there. You are now descendants. You are now descendants. Deadbeat descendants. Deadbeat descendants.
The last tonight from the Saintly Fall, their 12th session for us, and that's Deadbeat Descendant. On Monday night's programme, George and Martha from Germany. Tonight you heard the Beatnigs and the Fall. Next is the 10:30 news, followed by 2 hours with Nicky Campbell. Have a good weekend. I'll be back with you on Monday night. I'm going to leave you with this, which will be issued as a single in sometime in the new year. Roy Orbison, You Got It.